Hello friends, welcome to economics civil services preliminary examination video. And today I am going to give you questions of structure of Indian economy. So let's start. So before we will start, I will in this video I will discuss some questions which UPSC has asked in previous year. So when I am talking about UPSC, I am not just talking about UPSC civil services. All of the other examination like SSC or NDA or states services examination. So in this particular topic, like in this structure of Indian economy, you will see all the particular questions that have came in previous year. And similarly, we will just discuss in other topics, other questions. So what is the use of this? So discussing these questions will give you a broad idea about how to approach the questions in prelims examination, because whatever videos I have given to you, I have only discussed about mains examination in my the Hindu videos also. So I just want to coach you about pre also. So you will get an idea that how to approach the pre questions and how to score good marks, because if you are not clearing pre, then everything is waste. Also, you will understand which types of questions are asked and accordingly study your syllabus. So until and unless you don't know what type of questions are asked in UPSC, how are you going to streamline your studies? So first of all, you should know which type of questions are asked in UPSC. So we will only discuss UPSC questions or state service questions. I just told you many times these questions are questions based on similar concepts get repeated also. This is a fact because last year I got like 5 questions from previous year question papers directly in CSAT, as well as around 2-3 questions in GS also, which are repeated. So studying these questions is very important. And also remember that hard work is the key to success, so study hard. Best book for economics is Ramesh Singh Indian Economy. You can purchase it, latest edition, and read it. And macroeconomics NCRT class 12. So do selective reading of economic survey 2 also, because many data are asked in these examinations. So we will start now. So I will just tell you questions, and then I will just read them, and then after that I will tell you how to approach the answer. So first question is, India is regarded as a country of demographic dividend. This is due to, so first of all you should know what is demographic dividend. So this is direct question. This is asking you your own perception about, means how much you have understood demographic dividend. So this is a tricky question. This came in IAS, and uh, this is not IAS, means UPSC civil services, which conducts IAS. So this came in 2011, and the options are its high population in the age group below 15 years. So it is talking only about adolescents, so that can't be demographic dividend. Then this is how you eliminate it. This is eliminated. Then it's high population in the age group of 15 to 64 years. So this could be demographic dividend. Then it's high population in the age group above 65 years. So this means all the old persons. So how can this be demographic dividend? So this is also cancelled. And it's high total population. So you know that people who are below 15 years they cannot work, and people who are above 65 years they cannot work. So only the people who are between 15 to 64 years they can contribute positively towards national development. So that is known as demographic dividend. So B is the answer. And if you have basic understanding, you can do these questions easily. Okay, then the second question, what percentage of the total population of the world resides in India as estimated in 2011? Now this is totally factual question, and these types of question come in only UP PCS or Bihar PCS, Bengal PCS. Answer is 17.5, and if you will go through the data which keep on coming in newspaper or as well as economic survey or other word surveys, you will know this. So this is not a good question, so just leave it. Then again, which of the following is used for measurement of distribution of income? So this is Haryana PCS question, and they have given these 4 options, and this is totally pure economics, and you should know about these particular curves because they are very basic curves in economics. And the thing is that these questions will keep on getting repeated. You will get them in banking exam or your SSC exam or your state service. Maybe you can also get them in IAS also. So I will tell you one by one what are these curves. So anyway, this measurement of distribution of income, this is only Gini-Lorentz curve. It means these are the income of the household, and this is the number of the people. So it is like this. The ideal condition is this. 45 degrees. So this is a means like ideal income distribution when every household has equal income, but then top 10% have more income and bottom 10% have very less income. So that is income means inequality, that is shown by Gini-Lorenz curve. And Laffer curve, Angel curve, Philip curve, they are means also very easy. Angel curve is Angel's law, or Angel curve is for means it shows that when income of a particular household increases, then how it is spending on a particular food item, means any item, increases or decreases, how it varies with income increment. So what will happen, let's say if you have very low income, this is income, and this is expenditure on a particular subject, let's say food. So when your income is this much, your expenditure is also this much. And when your income will keep on increasing, your expenditure will also increase. But after some time, it will become constant. That expenditure actually it will go like this. So your income is increasing, but your expenditure have came to a halt. So for example, right now you are eating the dal chawal only if your income is very low, and if your income just keep on increasing, say from here it has increased to this much, so your expenditure on dal chawal, you will just expend more on pizza or burger or other paneer, mutton, or other things. But when your just income see this, then expenditure just keeps on increasing up to a certain limit, and after that, even no matter how much your income increases, your expenditure on that particular product will be constant. So this is Angel's curve. The Laffer curve, what is it? It says that if means it shows the relationship between taxation percentage as well as government income. So it is like this. So what will happen that when the taxation is 0%, so the income of the government will be 0. So this is, let's say, taxation rate, tax, and this is income. Okay, so you have seen that this is 0% and this is 100%. So on 100% rate also taxation is 0. No one will pay, because the means whatever they will earn they will pay, so they won't pay at all. And at 0% also government will not get anything because there is no tax. So up to like 30% or 25% means this peak approaches, means government income will be most up to 30% or 25% only, and after that people will start evading the taxes. That's why we cannot have very high tax rate. So this is Laffer's curve. And then Philip curve, you means I will not tell you, just tell me in the comment section what is Philip curve. Just go and see on Wikipedia, and that way you will also learn. So I should not tell you everything, so you should work also. Okay, then on the question 4, during which decade did the population record a negative growth rate in India? This is totally factual question. It came again in Haryana PCS. And when you will read Ramesh Singh, you will just come to this statistic. So it means before our independence from 1901 to 1911, our growth rate was like 0.5%. But after that, a very major famine occurred. And due to that, from 1911 to 1921, our growth rate was negative. And after that, again we were in positive 1%, 2% negative, means annual growth was there, means. And only after independence in 1971, 1981, 1991, it increased to 2.2% annual growth rate. And again right now in 2011 it has means 1.64%. So just go and see on Wikipedia what is the annual growth rate of India. And so the answer is obviously 1911 to 1921, then only we had this negative growth. So this is factual question. If you remember, then only you will be able to do this. Okay, then question 5 is mixed economy means an economy where. So this is totally factual question, and it came in CDS. So it's an easy examination and easy question also. So you know that there is market economy, there is socialist economy, that is communist economy. Market means capitalist, socialist or communist, you know that where state has all the means of production as well as distribution it owns. And mixed economy means both market economy means private sector as well as state, they both function together. So we will see the options. So first option is both agriculture and industry are equally promoted by the states. This is not the correct, because agriculture and industry are promoted in market as well as socialist both economies. So this is wrong. Then there is coexistence of private sector along with public sector. This is means most appropriate. So we will just give a tick on this. And always read all the optionals options, because the thing is that maybe some other option is more appropriate, so you should read everything. I know that this is the answer, but it's still. So there is importance of small scale industries along with heavy industry. This is not correct. And then economy is controlled by military as well as civilian rulers. This is also not market mixed economy. So this is B is the answer. Okay, then question 6. Question 6 is consider the following specific stages or demographic transition associated with economic development. So this came in IAS, and this is again direct concept. What is demographic transition? So what happens, like there is a demographic transition curve that let's say this is the birth rate. Okay, so the birth rate is very high, and similar is the death rate. So both birth rate and death rate both are very high. But then what happens, like due to means like more medical equipments and more innovation in medicine and so much development, what happens that the death rate, it just starts decreasing. So this is death rate. So death rate is decreasing. But what happens, like when death rate was very high, so people were very means fearful. They were like, हमारा बच्चा जिंदा रहेगा कि मर जाएगा. So that's why they still tend to produce more children. So birth rate is still high, but it will just gradually decrease a little. And you can see that up to a certain limit, after that death rate will become constant, and birth rate will be high up to a certain limit, means after for some decades. After that birth rate will also start decreasing, and then it will, both birth rate and death rate will become low. So this is low birth rate and death rate, and this is means when economy has grown very high, that is means industrial economy. And this is agrarian economy, or means those economies which are means like having wars and famines, or means which are very underdeveloped. So underdeveloped economy have both birth rate and death rate very high, and developed have both birth rate and death rate low. And in transition phase, you can see that death rate decreases sharply and birth rate decreases slowly, but it will also come closer to death rate, and they both will become constant. So you can see that here also population of the country does not increases, but and here also population does not increase. But between this transition phase, there is a population boom right now which is happening in India, and due to which demographic dividend occurs. So these are all pure concepts, and you should know about this. So see, this is the low birth rate and low death rate, high birth rate, high death rate, and high birth rate with low death rate. So you should know that the high birth rate and high death rate, this is the first stage. Then again, high birth rate will be there, but death rate will decrease. So this is second stage, and then this is third stage. So answer should be 2 3 1 2 3 1 C. This is the answer. Okay. Then seventh question will come. So consider the following. This again came in IAS. So this is some conceptual question. So the question is that they have given these four options: hotels and restaurants, motor transport undertakings, newspaper establishment, private medical institutions. So the employees of which of the above can have social security coverage under employees state insurance scheme? So this is a totally factual question, because this is a particular government scheme, employees state insurance scheme. And if you don't know about this, then you cannot attempt this question. So better you should leave these types of questions in examination. And what is this employees state insurance scheme? If you know it exactly, because this is a scheme which is for all the workers that are working in India and which have income below 15,000. So all the private workers will come in this scheme, because there is no way to prove their income. And all those semi-skilled workers or those mazdoors, they all also come in these employees state insurance scheme. And this is a health insurance scheme. It covers their health benefits. So hotel and restaurant, all the person will have less than 15,000 income, and also they are private, so they will have this, they can avail this employees state insurance scheme. Similarly, motor transport also, newspaper also, as well as private medical institutions. So the answer is all four. So this is totally factual. If you know, attempt it, otherwise leave it. Then the question 8 is that with reference to the Finance Commission of India, which of the following statement is correct? So again, Finance Commission of India, which is formulated by Article 280, and it is formulated by President of India, and every 5 years it is formed, and the main function of it is to demarcate the income distribution between center as well as state. So Finance Commission of India distributes income between center and state, and Finance Commission distributes income between Panchayati Raj local bodies as well as states. So they just give the recommendation, and it is upon the central government to accept it or reject it. Right now, you know that 42% recommendation to devolve funds to states has been accepted by government, and 14 Finance Commission gave that. So first, okay, we will now see the question. So with first, you have to read all the options because it is asking that which of the following statements is correct. So first option is that it encourages the inflow of foreign capital for infrastructure development. So this is wrong because Finance Commission main motive is to distribute income, means revenue between center and states, and how to generate revenue. So that's it. So it facilitates the proper distribution of finance among the public sector undertakings. This is wrong because proper distribution of finance, but between central government and state governments. Then C is in it ensures transparency in financial administration. This is also wrong because the thing is that transparency in financial administration is done by Parliament. Parliament passes. There is Parliamentary Accounts Committee as well as appropriation budgets are passed, and there is CAG also, which ensures transparency or means accountability, and none of the above. So answer will be none of the above because we have eliminated C, B, and A. So this is how you will attempt it, and this is if you know the basic concept of about finance commission, then you can easily attempt this question. Then question 9 is which one of the following companies launched the e-Chopal to bring inclusive market in India? It came in IAS pre 2004, and this is current affairs question. So that time maybe this e-Chopal was launched, and we know that ITC launched e-Chopal. So this we know because ITC is related to farmers, and Tata, Birla, and Reliance. They are means this is oil corporation. Tata has means software as well as mining and other those things, or automobiles. Birla Group is similarly means they have industrial, but they are not related to agriculture mainly. So ITC is the answer, and this you can do by elimination of these three, or else you can do it by intuition. Otherwise, this is totally factual question. Then question 10. Which one of the following institutions prepares the national income estimates of India? So if you directly know, you can answer it. UPPCS has asked. So this is also factual question. And these four are the options: Planning Commission, Reserve Bank, Central Statistical Organization, and Indian Statistics Institute. So you should always know the basics, what these institutions do in India. So Planning Commission, what is its main role? To formulate 5-year plans. Reserve Bank of India to monitor the monetary policy of India as well as regulate banking institutions, banks, and for means formulate the main policy rates. Those things means they all come under monetary policy. So it is not going to prepare national income estimate, neither Planning Commission, because it just formulates plan. And then there is a specialized body for preparing national income estimates, which is Central Statistical Organization, CSO. So whenever you will read economic survey or any other data book, means any book on economy, so you will always get this, that CSO has told that following percentage of people are poor, or like this, or this is the national income of India. So this is the answer. And Indian Statistical, sorry for this. Okay, Indian Statistical Institute, what is this? So this is, means a research institute. It was established by Mahalanobis. You know that second planning plan of India, which was formulated by Mr. Mahalanobis. He was a very high level of economics as well as mathematician. What we say that the people who are means like, anyway, leave it. So Indian Statistical Institute is established in Kolkata, and it is for research purpose. So it is not going to estimate national income, because national income estimation will require a lot of data as well as a lot of staff, which is not Indian ISI does not have, but CSO does have, because it is made for that purpose only by Indian government. So that's why CSO is the answer. So C is the answer. So these are the 10 questions that I have discussed in this video. If you have liked it, so please give a thumbs up. That is like, press the like button as well as subscribe. So thank you very much. See you next video.